Hey everybody, it is Wednesday at 4:45 in the afternoon, joined by a special guest here to record your midweek video. So at this point, you guys should be wrapping up your first discussion board entry. And again, when you scroll down here, your first discussion board entry is going to be right here to write or not rewrite. You guys are giving your thoughts on self-plagiarism. If you click on this file right here, what is plagiarism and self-plagiarism? It'll give you the university definition. It'll also give you a video about self-plagiarism, so that'll be really helpful. Again, please pay attention to how much you have to write. All right, so then we move on to our literary response for the week. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on that. And again, we get our assignment. Right. And I always tell you, well, not always, it's only been 2 weeks, right? But I tell you to make sure you're reading the prompt. And this one seems to cause problems for a lot of people because what they end up doing is they describe the setting of a story, but that's not really what the prompt is. So let's go ahead and read it, and we'll try to read it critically here. So it says, choose one of the readings from this unit and in a well-crafted 2-page essay, respond to the following prompt. So there's a little typo here I want you to be aware of. Choose one of the stories and poems in units 1 or 2. All right, so that's one of the big things, 1 or 2. You can use any text that we've read so far. That's number 1. Analyze the setting place and setting mood and how this setting and mood shape the story. So there's 2 key words that are standing out to me there, right? We're talking about the actual place. So what does it look like? What are the sounds that are there? Is it a big building? Is it a tiny shack? And then what's the mood? So in other words, how do you feel when this place is being described to you? What sort of emotional feeling does this place give off? And you can base that off of your own reactions and the characters' reactions in the story. All right. Hello. And then it asks you, how does it help shape the story? And really, that's just a fancy way of saying, that's just a fancy way of saying, why is it important to the story? Okay, how does it help the story? So here we go, the instructions, or how to get it done. So it says, read through all the instructions, read through all of the Unit 1 and 2 resources, select one of the stories. Your audience for this essay is people who have read the stories and poems. That's really important. You don't have to re-summarize the text for me. Your essay will have the following components: title page, an introduction, a thesis at the end of the introduction that clearly states how setting shapes the story. Okay, I'll put those down. At least 2 supporting sections that defend your thesis focus of the essay. So how I would structure this is your intro, big paragraph 1 about the setting place, big paragraph 1 about setting mood, and how those, and then maybe you can include a third paragraph about how they both sort of shape the story. That's one possible setup. There's different ways you can do it. Text support with properly cited in-text citations, and then a concluding paragraph. Make sure also to include a reference page. Bye. Make sure also to include a reference page with the citation for the short story. Okay. And then again, make sure that you are always. Make sure that you are also looking at the rubric. All right. I went through it with you last time pretty specifically. So this time, make sure you look through because the rubric has changed. All right. So also make sure also to review the mini lesson on thesis statements. So it gives you some questions to ask yourself and then how to translate the answers to those questions into a thesis. All right, guys, that is it for now. Hope your week is going well, and please look for your grades on your discussion board prompts and your papers this week. Thanks a lot. Bye. Say bye.
Bye-bye.